If you're building a house, well, the house itself is one part of your house, but part of your living is it's the big part. It's the outdoors too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what can folks, there's a lot of budgeting going on if you're building a house. I mean, you got to be thinking about some big things, putting in a driveway and such. What kind of budgets do people need to be thinking about in terms of their landscaping?
So, an average subdivision obviously goes down to square footage. I'm gonna just throw ballpark numbers. An average lawn could be about, let's just call it between 5,000 and 6,000, an average lawn.
Okay.
Depending on the subdivision, depends on how your builder leaves the final grade. We've been having issues that builders not giving the final grade, and they've been having problems on giving.
Really?
Yeah, and the builder just takes their good old time on giving you the final grade. So, that's one of the hiccups we've been having too lately. Typical, what I've been doing is batting back and trying to make everything move freely.
I was going to say, can you help get that builder to quicken up? I mean, that could be a reason to work with you just to begin with.
Yeah, there's a customer in a city that the builder couldn't finish it for some reason. I just came in there, did moving my dirt, and proved it, and the city loved it. Hey, Tom, thank you. And not only that, the customer's like, hey, thank you again, because now we can start moving on the project.
Right, yeah.
Our lawn's 5 to 6. Our flower beds, depending on what you want, could be average of 2,000 to 5,000. Depends on what you want. Mature trees, we talked about previous clips. Mature
and
plants.
You can get mature trees, and we're talking how tall? What are we talking? What kind of?
Anywhere from 15 to 20 feet.
Yeah, it's really wonderful. There's shade, there's beauty, there's everything. That can happen.
Absolutely, anything can happen.
And again, ballpark, just to give folks a sense of, because I know that's going to be expensive. That's not a...
ballpark could be anywhere from 3,000 to 7,000. Depends on what kind of tree species.
Yeah.
We go down to Valley City to Rusty Oaks. They specialize in big trees. Not only that, and they say, hey, Tom, you know what? I can go to a different state and pluck that tree out too.
Wow.
So they do a little bit of traveling and getting trees from different cities.
Now, of course, you're going to make sure that tree is, it's okay with the Ohio winters we have here, right?
Yeah. Oh, all right. I'm not gonna lie. So Rusty Oaks, we plug out to them.
Yeah.
They once a year you get palm trees.
Oh, really? No kidding.
So me being who I am,
did you try?
I did.
Does it work? Can it? Heaters? I don't know.
No. Basically, it was $300, but it was the best $300 I ever spent because it was the wow factor. People are like, what is this guy doing with a palm tree in Ohio?
Yeah. Right.
And, it was just a fun little thing. And I have customers that like to put the palm trees around their pools. Mm-hmm. Give it the tropical look. So, once again, different ideas, different scenarios.
And that'd be a seasonal thing, just for clarity. Okay,
yeah,
but it's doable. It's doable.
It's definitely doable. I had another customer, oh, Tom, this lives negative 10 degrees. And we tried that, didn't live. Once again, you don't always believe everything you read on the internet.
Well, and you want to work with a guy who's tried some things and knows what works. And by the way, you've been around doing this for how long now?
22 years.
Yeah, okay.
So been in business.
Yeah, and does a lot of design work, obviously. Take a look at some of the other videos on the website here, and you'll get a full sense of what Tom can bring to your new house. And congratulations on the new house.
Yeah, another thing I want to throw in there, Randy, is we only talked about the landscape. We didn't talk about the patio. We didn't talk about the fencing.
That's right.
Once again, we can bring all those different factors to your backyard. A typical patio, let's just call it 8,000.
Okay.
Depending on what you want done. Your fencing depends on square footage. Do you want sitting walls? Do you want to be able to sit around a fireplace? Do you want outdoor lighting? There's so many different variables that we can throw into your backyard.
Very neat.
To not only that, make it your own.
General budget for this kind of stuff so you can plan. And you may be building your house right now, and you may,
absolutely.
Let's be thinking about, what the yard's going to look like.
An average what people have been spending with us is actually between $15,000 and $30,000.
Okay.
Depending on what they want. We were just doing a job recently, and the homeowner or the builder kind of left everything out of cart. So now I'm building steps. I'm building the final grade. Usually that's what the builder does, but Tom, the cape he puts on to wear every single day, he's doing whatever it takes to get these customers in their house and get them moving in the right direction.
That's great.
So,
but they're going to love their houses, aren't they?
Yeah. My goal is to work hard for my customers.
That's great. What more can you want?
Yep.